Hey, what's up my dubious Stevers, your boy Moist Mercenary. Today I'm here to talk about one of my favorite Metal Fight Beyblades, especially from the 4D series of things we have here, Variares, or Variares, however you say it. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Variares. But, as we know, this is a pretty interesting Beyblade with a mode change in the performance tip, delta drive that switches between a sharp, a wide ball, and a flat tip. And it's a pretty fun tip, it's a pretty fun gimmick. Unfortunately, this driver, or delta drive performs terribly, but the Variares wheel itself is pretty good, it hits pretty hard, and I love using this thing. But as I said, as a stock combo, it's not the greatest. This thing is marketed as a defense type when really it feels like a balance type, given the driver or performance tip. I keep calling it a driver because it is delta drive. But the 4D bottom, delta drive, I mean, I typically just have it on flat and use it as an attack type, but that is a big problem because this is officially marketed as a defense type. While it does get, great knockouts like this, it also gets knocked out anytime you try to use it defensively, such as. And so I've decided here I'm gonna try and upgrade its defensive power, and so that's why I've gone ahead and made the combo Variares, Gravity Ball 145, Rubber Sharp. Now, probably could have put a metal face on this, but I just forgot before doing this, so maybe I'll swap it out while I get into the battles. However, this combo, the idea is that Gravity Ball is a pretty hefty spin track. It should add a bit of weight and stabilization, I suppose, with the balls to make this guy tank nice and well against some hard hits. And the Rubber Sharp should be super good at withstanding damage with its high point of friction right in the center there. Usually keeps things nice and sturdy, so hopefully this does well in these upcoming battles. And let's go ahead and get right into it, but not before a word. Remember to go down there to basinbricks.com, use code MOIST, get your Metal Fight, get your Burst, get your X. They have all the newest stuff on pre-order. I'm sure whatever comes out in January, they're going to have it on pre-order soon enough, and that should be revealed within the next couple of days. And as always, remember to go down there and hit like or dislike. Let me know your genuine, honest feedback down there. Don't just I do want to know what might be liked or disliked in my videos, just so I could try and improve it. Leave a comment with your feedback as well. It is always appreciated. So yeah, let's stop wasting time and get into these fights. Alright, so let's see if our new Variares combo can handle a battle with Big Bang Pegasus, a pretty strong 4D attack type. I forgot to do my typical cut-in of hey, here's the Beyblade on my desk first. So yeah, we're gonna fight Big Bang Pegasus here. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Okay, so he actually ate those hits pretty well, but fell due to the stamina. So instead this time we're going to do a left spin and see if he can equalize and win. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. But this is of course a good progress as he's not getting knocked out so easily this time. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Aw, man. Looks like our Rubber Sharp isn't quite enough to be able to stay upright. This guy still gets destabilized pretty easily, but oh well. I didn't want to use RDF or something and make this a cringe toxic combo. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, Pegasus bullied him right out of being able to spin steel. Oh, what's this? Something broke here. Oh no, the tab on my left launcher broke. That sucks. Alright, well, at least I have another one to replace it with right here. Sucks to suck, but it happens. These things are getting old and have been through a lot of use. So for this next fight, I just noticed there's a couple of stadium shards over here from like the walls, I think, from like doing the knockout tests earlier. But next battle is going to be against another defense type. Let's see if he can counterattack. I'm interested to see this. So we got Fang Leon here. This should be a pretty fun battle. I'll do both left spin and right spin battles, of course. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oops. My bad. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And he was able to get a pretty solid counterattack knockout. Leon was going all over the place just there, but he wasn't able to get a KO there. Acting pretty aggressive for a defense type, but that describes Kiyoya pretty well, honestly, doesn't it? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Gonna go left spin for this one with my snazzy clear launcher. Oh, wow. That was a major collision. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Come on. That's a broken launcher as well. How does this happen? Is Variares just cursed? Should I not use the left launcher? Can it still launch? Like... Man, okay. I guess we're just gonna have to go right spin for the rest of this battle, but maybe this Variares is just cursed. I don't know. I mean, the springs broke. This thing is stuck like this right now. I don't know what I did here. Oh, Lord. Guys, I see what's going on, alright? A quick PSA for those using Variares. There's like a little death trap in here for launcher prongs right here that it could get stuck in thanks to the gimmick. It's very small on this side, but over here you can see there's like a pretty big gap, and when these start closing at high speeds, it's like it clamps the launcher prong in here and just snaps it off. So yeah, careful with your Variares, and left spin launchers. Be super steady with those launches. You do not want to break your launchers like I have. Luckily, I have left launcher prongs that I could just replace my current ones with, but yeah, it is not an ideal occurrence here. Moving on to another battle with the Leon though. It's currently, it was 1-0 in favor of Variares. The second battle was a double knockout tie, so let's see if we can keep the excitement going. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Not gonna let a broken launcher slow me down. Unfortunately, in terms of stamina, Leon still wins that one, especially with W2D, a pretty good tip for stamina. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. There we go, Leon getting another win. So far it's 2-1 now in favor of Leon. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. And a 3-0 or 3-1 in favor of Fang Leon here. Surprised Variares couldn't get any other knockouts, but oh well, it is what it is. Sorry the camera keeps slowly tilting. I'm trying my best to avoid it, but it just happens sometimes. Anyways, we're here with Fusion Hades. This should be another pretty fun battle. Another pretty good defensive bay from 4D system and Metal Fury. So let's go ahead and see how he does against our Variares combo. If we can still get those banger counterattacks going. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. And there we go, a win for Fusion Hades once more. Is that his second win? No, that was just the first win. But Variares was not able to beat him this time. Looks like the rubber did a great job of nullifying his hits. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I was actually getting pretty close. I feel like if Variares got lucky hitting Hades into a wall or something early, it could have been much better for him. We do see that the bottom side of Variares is a huge weakness, considering this is where none of the metal or rubber is, so it'll take a full damage, but it's been doing a good job just tilting towards Variares and taking the brunt of those hits like that. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. And there we go with another draining finish from Fusion Hades. This bay has been performing super well in a lot of my videos recently, honestly. Like, this rubber blade is super powerful. More people should be talking about this guy. He is very good. Anywho, it's time to move on to the next battle. We're gonna have it up against Blitz Striker, which this should be a fun one since King and Masamune had their little rivalry go on in the anime. So anyways, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. Blitz got pretty close to knocking him out, but he just quite couldn't. The unfortunate thing only here is that Variares has pretty poor LAD thanks to the rubber sharp. Maybe I should have gone rubber semi-flat or rubber ball here, but oh well. Hindsight is 20/20 after all. Oh, let's launch Variares first still. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. Striker winning by outspin once again. Not quite able to knock him out though, so we're doing good in that regard. Again, just needed some more LAD. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ah, dang. I was so hopeful because one of those collisions seemed like Variares could have gotten a good counter knockout there, but unfortunately Striker survived and came back, hitting even harder and flinging Variares right out of there. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. Moving on to the final battle of the video. And of course, well, not of course, but that final video is going to be Beat Links, just because it's a pretty fun bay I enjoy using. I think it's pretty good. The beat wheel is pretty powerful attack-wise, so it should be able to give Variares a good bit of damage. Or Variares can get a good little counterattack here. Let's see just how it goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And of course, let it rip. That was a bit of a snipe, but I'll let it slide for now. We'll see if he still loses after that. Oh, a nice little counter-attack knockout there. Flings beat Lynx right out of the stadium. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna count that as a win for Variares still, because he did technically knock out Lynx, but it was crazy that Lynx came back and still won. Honestly, I feel like giving Lynx 2 points for that because he came right back in and just dominated afterwards. That was crazy. So I'm gonna count it as a 2-1 in favor of Lynx actually, because I just need to respect that comeback. That was nuts. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. And it's 2-2 now in favor of nobody. So this final battle is going to be a great big tiebreaker. Let's see. Put your bets in the comments below. Who's going to come out victorious in this match? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh. Launch string got stuck. Let's do a relaunch here. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I don't want to know what happened there, but alright. Sure. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And let it rip. And a nice clean knockout for Variares. Counter-attacking beat Lynx and sending him right out of the stadium. That was a pretty nice big shot to end it all. And yeah, I think the combo performed... It performed worse than I expected, but at the same time I can't be too mad with its performance because it did what I wanted it to do, and that was not be knocked out. It got knocked out once by Blitz, but I mean, it's Blitz Striker. That's a pretty powerful attack type. But aside from that, guys, that's going to be it for this video today. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know some of your ideas and thoughts down below. I have a couple videos planned out just based on comments, like asking for stuff. So if you do want to see your idea pop up, maybe get a shout out in a future video, leave your ideas down there because I'm always looking at the comments. I'm always thinking of trying to what to do next. I also have just a Christmas special coming up for next week because I'm gonna actually be out of country, so I'm not gonna be here to upload for a couple of weeks. Actually, I'm not gonna be back until next year, so I'm gonna have a couple of pre-recorded videos, pre-recorded bangers go up as I'm out of the country, so stay tuned for those. I will not be streaming for a little while, unfortunately, so yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all, and happy holidays. Enjoy your time with your family this season.